Oh, my lord, have mercy.
Hello? Miss Catterby! Comedy! Oh, my hair is getting caught in my... Oh, God. My hair is getting caught in my headset. Hello. Tonight is a bon me. Went to Best Baguette because I was shopping.
She slowly smiles, an evil laugh escaping from her lips. The stranger laughs along with her.
How is everyone tonight? It isn't a home fat sandwich. This is Best Baguette. Best Baguette is let me see if I can get it to focus. Best Baguette is just down the way from Hung Fat. They have excellent sandwiches. Bon me sandwiches. Whew. I gamed the system today. I did traffic just right. Drop the bass. They look so cute. They look cute because I cut them. They're normally, I actually got 2 sandwiches and this is a dangerous gesture to make on stream. They're actually quite long. They're probably like a foot long, and I cut them into 3 and I tucked the other half of them away, which I'll probably have after stream. Oh, sorry. Whew. They really are. Except now, I mean, Subway has its moments, but like these are I promise are delicious. Okay. Oh, I'm here. What a day. Big news. Both of you already know this, but I'm still going to announce it anyway because I'm so excited. My neighbors moved out. I'm so excited. Oh my God. What a shocking turn of events. Oh, I don't know. I think their lease might have just been up. I don't know. It's possible maybe with everything that went on that it was up and they just were not allowed to renew. I have no idea. I am so just like, please let the next neighbors be, as Miss Catterby said, like possibly elderly ladies that bake home-baked goods. Just quiet and maybe willing to share their secrets on how they make their home-baked goods. It would be amazing. I went shopping. I went to some of my favorite places in Portland for fancy fun things. The Vietnamese. Yep. Oh, I'm so glad it's Friday. Today was like, it was a week. It was good because I felt productive, but there was also just like so many meetings and getting pulled into so many different directions. My manager kept asking me when I was standing, I was like, what's your focus? I'm like, I don't even think I have a focus. I don't know. It's all over the place. Yeah, today was bonus day. Yeah, that's very exciting. Hence, I mean, I was very good, but I put most of my money in savings and the rest went to like responsible things. But I did take myself out for shopping at some of my favorite grocery stores. Which sounds maybe not so exciting, but like I got fancy pasta. And I got chicken liver because I like that sort of thing. And I got new Welk jars and just all sorts of things. I almost bought the shop that I go to, they'll make some stuff in house, and I almost got like $15 empanadas, like that you take home and either fry or bake or whatever. I didn't pull the trigger on that, but I did get lots of cute things. They also had these cute, like, fuzzy, they looked like furry Easter bunnies, and I really wanted to get those too, but they were way too overpriced for what they were. Unless I go back and get them, but I just couldn't. I had a price point I was willing to go with, and it was over that. Okay, let's get this rolling. Okay, we got Restream. Got that going. I know. I think that'll probably be the next thing. Did it pop in? I haven't even moved. Like, normally I kind of go around and do things a little bit. I literally sat us down on Wednesday and I have not moved because I have a starbound problem right now. Legitimate problem. Dear Lord. Skinner. Hi, buddy. Skinner and Mulder. We will need to go find Scully at some point. Definitely went fancy grocery shopping today, but I didn't do anything nearly as fancy as you. I love treating myself. Well, I did get you milk bread comedy, although I don't remember if I told you or not. We talked about a lot of things on my trip home. I think I did mention that they were out of like the full size milk bread, so I just got the mini size, which is the same thing, it's just a little smaller. It's what they had, and it'll tide us over until I can go back and get the full size. It's just an excuse to eat more grilled cheese kimchi sandwiches, honestly. It's so good. I stocked up on all my favorite. I wasn't out of rice. My backup bag of rice was gone. I was out of Kewpie mayo. I needed more nori sheets. So many things. Had to stock up on all the things. But it was a banner day. I got a Black Rock coffee, favorite. I went to Best Baguette, favorite. I talked to people. I didn't get stuck in traffic. Just banner day. And my neighbors moved out. I don't know. And I'm, in case you can't tell, high on espresso. It's really good, Miss Catterby. It's very, very light. It's a little bit sweet. Not too much, but a little bit sweet. And just super soft and delicate. Fries really well. If you've ever seen like the Japanese sandwiches they do with like the egg salad sandwiches, and sometimes they'll have other things in them, and it's in that like thick white bread, that's the milk bread. It definitely has a chew to it. It's very glutinous. It's so good. It's like the angel food cake of breads.
Welcome.
I found your guy. He sadly passed. Yep.
For the master.
Okay. So, now we need to get access to the Ebon Ward. That's the next step. And it's square. Here. Let me make this easier. So square. Much square. Very chew. Let's see. It looks like this. So normally when we get it, it's bigger. It's like a bigger square. These are just like the baby ones, but it was all they had. I don't know if it's because I went so late in the day or they just need to get another shipment. But, but it's like, it's just, and look how thick the slices are. It's just, oh man, it's so good. High grade pan bread. I need to, so thick. I need to take this bobby pin out of my hair. I think that's what's causing the problem. Oh boy, ow, okay. Oh, yeah, that's more gooder, okay. Whew. Okay. Oh boy. Got my favorite kind of sausages that they have. There's part of me that wants to say that I never eat bread, but I make an exception for fancy bread. But then again, well, here's the thing. I don't see you eating a ton of bread. Not that that's a bad thing, you know, bread's, as most food, neutral. But you really don't eat a lot of bread. You do make bread. I think it's different if you occasionally have like fancy bread and you make your own breads. And you're still not eating a lot of bread. If you wanted to make that statement, I think it's still accurate. I really need to step up my bread game. Bea even showed me last time she was here like a really simple no-knead bread I can start making in my Dutch oven. And I need to just start doing it. I should have done it immediately after she left, but did I? No, I didn't. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to do that tomorrow. Because I'm going to freeze that other bread. I freeze all my bread because otherwise it would just go bad before I got through it all. Because it's just me. I'm going to share this link to Discord so you all know why I say that like that. If I can find it real quick. I'm giving myself 14 seconds to find this. Or so. How do you spell that? You're... Come on. Now, I have to find the one that I prefer. Did I put it in my favorites? That would have been a smart thing for me to do. Did I do that? If it's not my favorites, we're just going to go back to what we were doing. That's not my favorites. That's just a regular old album. Okay. No, it's not in here. Okay. Later. It wasn't too smoky. That's true. Your smoke alarms might be more sensitive. It was like it was a little smoky, but I don't remember being like super smoky. Oh boy. He's a big dude. Stonehead.
No pause.
Release me immediately.
Be not lonely.
Oh boy. Ow. Okay. Let's try this again.
No pause.
I've never seen you before. Stonehead squints, trying to figure out what to do. You know, go here. Here's for bad buds. Amber ward only for bad buds. Stonehead squints at you and shakes his head. You no look like other bad buds. Bad buds come with bad paper.
You not bad, bud.
I am, but unfortunately I need to get in where the bad buds are. Okay. Let's see. This quest. I have an anecdote when we get there. Let's see. It says smoke alarm wired into the hallway. Oh no! If I buy this place, it'll swap me out instantly. Yeah. See, this place actually, I have not set off. I mean, I have not set off fire alarms here. But when B and I had that townhouse, she used to. Don't do this, but we would really have to like maneuver to make sure that nothing was getting at our smoke alarms, because they would go off with the showers, with you know, just like steam coming out of the kitchen. Not even smoke, just general disturbance in the air. It was bad. All right, go on, you two. They're still. I feel like they're just having it out. They're so vocal and chatty. Yeah. I kind of didn't want to say it, like for legal reasons. That never happened, but yes, Miss Catterby. Also, yes. Pretty much, yes. Oh. Experiment subject. Oh boy. Okay. Hello? Forbidden ink. Okay, so. Sign your own death warrant. Let's see. Ooh. When did I get those? Skinner. My guy. My dude. My bud. My love. Shh. Let me see. There's also like a rare here. Oh, I think it's up. Maybe. Do we have enough things? He is. Thank you for understanding comedy. I really appreciate you getting it, because I'm going, when I do the titles for last night's stream, it's probably just going to say mostly about Agent Skinner, because that was the prevailing topic. Oh, I need a calligraphy set? Is that what's happening? Okay. Sick 'em, boys. We do. We have a soft spot for Skinner. My favorite show. That's true. So there used to be two places. I don't think you ever went to Boiler Room with me, Comedy, while it still existed. But Boiler Room was also known for playing X-Files at night when the club thing was happening. And I know that Cruise Room did too. I know. Agree. That's the one hard thing about the later seasons. Like, there's still good things to be had in there, but it's hard. I miss Cruise Room so much. That was like my, you know, when I just legitimately like to go there. It was delicious and it was a good vibe. And like infused alcohols was amazing. But it was also one of those places like where if someone was coming into town, they're like where should I go? Like what places should I try? That was on the short list of places I would recommend, and I'm so sad that it's gone. I still have a list, obviously, and it's expanding every time that Dread comes into stream. But that was definitely on the list. That Miss Catterby, I don't know if you know, but like Cruise Room, so they had infused alcohols like gins and vodkas and whiskeys and things. And if you bought a drink with their infused vodka, they would put a little baby dinosaur in your drink. And so we all have this like small collection of baby dinosaurs. Just occasionally I'll shove my hand in a pocket and I'll find a small collection of dinosaurs from a night that we went to Cruise Room. It was, I mean, I get that it's a gimmick, but it was the best gimmick. And we loved getting little dinos. It was truly wonderful, honestly. The tacos were, so I hadn't even talked about the tacos. They had fusion tacos, which I know sometimes fusion can be a little bit dicey. I kid you not, these tacos were phenomenal. They were so heckin' good. Yeah, it was truly a gem of Portland. It did not survive the panorama, as far as I'm aware. I don't think that they could convert to make it work. That's very true. That's very. He knew all the people. What was the name of the? I mean, you don't have to say. We don't have to drop names here. What was? I want to say it was like Carla or Rosa or something. There was a gal there that just was clearly ruling the roost.
We will break you like all the rest.
Mona, I was close. I was close. I took on way too many things there, and I was talking way too much. Yeah, it was really a gem of a place. I had a handful of first dates there, actually. Back in the day. There was like a few places that I would take first dates to because I knew the people or I knew the place really well, so it was like oh, perfect. It was like a safe place to go in case I needed an exit and or backup. I mean, as long as the drinks are free, it doesn't matter if they're terrible, right? You got creation tacos? That's not fair. Oh man, it's making me super sad. I miss Cruise Room. What's another one we lost to the panorama? Cargi Go-Go. Oh, if you left your dino, that was all over. That was it. Comedy, did GDM survive? Is it still there? Tube is back. Fortune is kind of back. It's in a different location. Oh, good. Good. I mean, the Tube that I knew and loved, it's still technically that, but my time there is probably done, except for the occasional pop in. And like my crew is retired. It wouldn't be the same. It would not be the same. Forge a letter of... Do I need to go in there? I do. I'm glad GDM is still around. I need to go check that out. I had a first date there too one time. I would like to go with actual friends and get like a bucket drink that they make. Fish bowls of alcohol. Yep. Oh, really? I used to go to, what was it, the Roxy for late night, like post-club chicken tenders. But that's a bit out of the way. It's like out of the way in the wrong direction. It didn't used to be, but it is now. At the time, it was in the correct direction. Okay. So I'm going to forge my letter of condemnation. Now, this was so fun on Noddle because outside of these standard options, because I'm an inscribinator, because I do inscription, he had a special fourth option that was just eloquent. I wrote the most eloquent condemnation letter that has ever been written. But this time we're gonna have to roll a little lower. Let's see. My dearest Stonehead. This bad bud. We're okay. Being far too good looking. I wonder if we can fail this. Talk without ceasing, impersonating a harvester, murder. Document forgery. Yes, if you come here as inscription, you will get super fancy special options for this quest. It's amazing. As long as it pleases the master, 1 millennium, 1 million millennia, all eternity, 12 minutes. I'm a millennial, so we'll do that. Sincerely the master, sincerely Lord Chamberlain. I'll be watching the accuser. Sincerely a totally real Venthyr. Okay. I love that letter. Let's see if he accepts it. I imagine you can't go wrong with this. I don't think that he can read that much. And I said bad bud. I know it isn't always possible, but when they can rope in professions and give us like a special thing, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. It's so weird to think about the things we did just before lockdown. All right, Stonehead, I brought this super eloquent letter. Totally legit eloquent letter. Bad buds come with bad paper. This bad paper looked very bad.
Paper got fancy stamp and big words. Obviously, I can read all this, and it definitely says what you say it says. Okay, you're out of here, bad bud.
Fall, 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 fall.
Hello.
Lost troop, double doom.
Stonehead's what Skinner's character would be if he played WoW. Probably, yes.
Easily perceived, hardly shaved.
Give me a bite of sandwich. Mm. Oh my gosh. Delicious. Okay. This wretched shamble of Venthyr mumbles uncontrollably as it claws the ground. It looks up suddenly and points its finger at you. An adversary with no fairy cannot be merry unless it is wary. It seems to be waiting for a response from you.
Quit! Lickety split! Rake awake! Hot chase! Keep pace!
Oh boy, this is gonna go well. I can just feel it in my bones.
House of Bad! Sad, sad, sad! House of Mad! Gad, gad, gad! Outfox the fox! Laughing stocks! Poppycocks!
Is that you, Tubbins?
The frick frack did he go?
You
There we go.
received my message? No, you are no Tubbins at all. Forgive my poor manners.
Well, aren't you an unexpected windfall? Hey, we found Theotar. Alvin, Simon. I'm afraid I've no tea to offer you at the present. Forgive my poor manners.
A life-changing conversation. I shall remember it always.
My terrible morning. You simply won't believe what happened to me. I was out for my daily stroll when Marquis Pummeler and his band of ruffians assailed me. Amongst the many unfortunate and ungentlemanly behaviors they displayed was destroying my parasol, a tragedy of the highest order. Without it, I'm afraid I'm left quite vulnerable to the oppressive light that curses this land. Well, okay, is it Marquis or Marquis? I've heard both. I think Marquis is incorrect, but I have heard it. Yeah, I think it was, they said Marquis a lot. I thought it was Marquis. It's French, isn't it? Should say Marquis just to be annoying. But they did say Marquis, didn't they? Okay. The Marquis controls a coveted shaded hideout nearby. Will you avenge my parasol and teach these ruffians some manners? The accuser sent you? How keen. I do, in fact, know the fate of Prince Renethal, at least part of it. When our assault on the Master's Keep failed, we were both captured. I was banished to the Ember Ward, but the prince was dragged off to Sinfall. I'm cultivating an escape from this light-blighted land to follow after him, but the light here makes it hard to think. My parasol once protected me, but the ruffians destroyed it. Help me rebuild it, and we'll find the prince together.
Oh, you are walking away.
Hello.
Yes, I too am content ending this conversation as well. Of course.
You tell him, Skinner. Have you encountered an ash ghoul yet? Wretches crawling on the ground, jump on everything. Terrible table manners. That is the unfortunate fate awaiting all Venthyr exposed to the light for too long. The overwhelming pain it causes us breaks our willpower, our mind, and finally our body. With the right skills, it is possible to reverse the light's desecration if it is treated quickly. But the ash ghouls in this light-burned crater are beyond redemption. There's only one mercy left.
Most gracious fair, allow me to apologize in advance for what I will become out there. The light is unforgiving to my kind.
He could just wear a shirt. I don't know if it was stolen along with his umbrella or what the dealio is with that. Because you're absolutely right. I feel like a shirt would help. Then again, I don't think he's completely sane. It's just a guess. He gets it. Work from home, cushy lifestyle, comfy pants, no shirt. You know, I know that you said that you don't have to worry about cameras because they just don't function. I have washi tape over my camera. So theoretically, I could wear whatever when I'm working, but I just, on the off chance for some freakish reason I can be seen, I always make sure I'm at least, you know, somewhat put together. Just paranoid.
Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Someone's always watching. Yeah, I don't want to get fired for a reason as stupid as that. I mean, up until real recently. We started using Teams, so it uses the onboard camera. I had my mic muted, like, in settings, so in case my laptop was listening to me.
Discover my parasol. Protect it. Oppressive.
The thing is like, I believe you, comedy, and I know that, you know,
Forgive my appearance.
you can trust in that, but
Hair is quite unruly.
I just don't trust. I don't trust that I'm ever actually muted, to be real honest with you. Like, what if I'm not? What if it's saying I am and I'm not, you know?
Make it stop! Everything burns! Everything! Curse the line! Your eyes will crumble to dust!
I'm so excited.
Nothing matters!
I got so many fun things to eat, and it's the weekend.
Eternal
I have fun foods. I do actually have some chores to knock out this weekend, but
pleasure. More.
it's always made better by having good food to come back to.
Hidden darkness. Save.
We gotta get this guy some shade.
Your eyes will crumble to dust. I warn
He's like me when full summer hits.
no bamboozlement. I cannot take you.
He's just like, you'll see me pulling a scarf over myself in the car because I can feel my skin burning through the windshield. I'm so pale. I feel that, Miss Catterby. It takes nothing at all.
Hidden darkness. Save.
Who's this guy? Oh, okay. Like, he's just chilling. Is he one of us, just hiding, or? Never mind. Shouldn't have trusted it.
Care for a quick stroll.
Okay. There's that one.
Would you care for a spot of tea?
My preferred colors are pink and white, if you can find it. Oh boy. Exposure to the light is clearly causing Theotar to lose control of himself. Cubbins, where are you?
If you discover my teapot, drink it.
Me too. The thing is I kind of tend to hang my mouse right here, obviously. And for whatever reason, maybe they've always done this, but I feel like it's been particularly bad this expansion with the NPC that's palling around with me just chilling right here, and I click on them all the time. And then they talk to me, and I'm like, okay. Heard you say that line 10 times now. I do get it.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners. If you discover my shirt, bury it.
See, he lost his shirt. Let's see. We need to go this way, I think, because we still need to kill the Marquis. Here we go. does sound painful.
Hidden darkness. Save.
I do say that a lot.
Hidden darkness. Save.
So I was at a cream this morning, which I don't put a lot in my coffee. In fact, I just put cream in my coffee. But it was okay. So I made myself a hot coffee and I brewed it with cinnamon to help out. And I was just drinking like standard coffee, like black coffee today. So day started out interestingly. Definitely got some cream today. And I also, you know, like I said, I ended up getting an Americano from BlackRock, which they make the kind of espresso drink that like pulls the moisture off your tongue, which is why I'm still jonesing from the espresso. Like it was a big hit.
That shall teach you some manners, ruffian.
I love that his voice
I
is
warn
echoing.
you, I tolerate no bamboozlement
No?
that I cannot partake in.
No bamboozlement. Okay. Perfect. So justice for parasols everywhere.
If you discover a mighty foe, defeat it.
Exposure to the light has rendered Theotar incapable of forming coherent sentences. Instead of telling you how to get to his hideout, he mumbles incoherently while pointing in random directions. Lost. Sib. Tuppence. Late for tea. You'll have to find Theotar's hideout a different way.
Gracious farewell
Puddle
to
to
you
muddle.
as well.
And I'm befuddle. Two from puddle.
Sib! You're too fast! I thought they just took off. I was like, wait a minute. That's rude.
Darkness, save.
It really is, clearly. It's the Mad Hatter. The Mad
Light for
Parasoler.
sight and setting a light. Hound uncrowned, found the ground.
Hidden darkness, save.
Here we go. Ooh, we found it.
Within a kin.
Lloyd, hurt Theodore. Tubbins and Gubbins can fix. Tea makes the bad light go away.
Yes, I do believe a tea party is in order.
He seriously needs one of those umbrella hats. That is definitely what he needs.
Tubbins knows best.
Gubbins and Tubbins speak in unison. Just not good.
I'm busy too.
Theotar teaches Tubbins special tea. Theotar teach Tubbins special tea that make light go away. Tubbins good tea maker. Watch Tubbins make Theotar feel good. Then Tubbins feel good.
Noggin hurts.
Aw. I'll help.
Tubbins tired. You rest. Tubbins make tea.
Come on, bud.
I like big hard, Tubbins. Recipe was
Oh no.
3 parts smelly stuff.
For the life of me, why you can't pick up multiple things at once in this quest, I don't know. Guess if your hands are full, they're full. I know, his little hat's great.
4 parts rank rocks.
Rank rocks. Okay. We're so good at this. I did want to get some. Normally, when I go to Hong Fat, I also get lemongrass chicken, and they didn't. They have in their like deli section, and they didn't have any. I was sad. I definitely think I need to go earlier in the day next time. It was so nice shopping in there though when it was quiet.
2 parts burning bumps.
Burning bumps. Okay. All right. All right. Ooh.
Two parts burning bumps.
I thought he said bums. He did not. It's gotta be you and me. We're on the same wavelength.
Part wicked wood.
I mean, knowing these guys would be not out of the way.
All fingers parts prickly pokers.
All fingers parts. This is gonna take some time. Burning bums and wicked wood. They knew what they did.
Fingers parts prickly pokers.
I'm probably gonna make you guys sick with the way that I do this. I'm gonna get motion sickness.
All fingers parts prickly pokers.
I feel like the first one takes for frickin' ever to land. Two more rounds. Oh, so I accidentally fell asleep with one of my crime podcasts on last night without setting a timer. Because normally if I do that, if I fall asleep to a podcast, I also set a timer so that it goes off eventually. I didn't do that. And I'm not saying that I had scary dreams or bad dreams or anything. They were just weird. And I know that my brain was trying to fold in whatever things it was hearing. Oh no! Damn it all. One more round. That was dumb. It was dumb.
Fingers parts prickly pokers.
Okay. Okay, the worst is over.
Last part need teapot. You get Tubbins tired. Troubly bubbly tastes bad. But Viator says always at it.
I like how we went to all that work and it still looks like just mostly anima.
I'm the pretty one.
Alright, tea's ready. Here you go, bud.
Always make Viator feel good. Wakey, wakey.
Darkness, my old friend. My dear Tubbins. Those extravagant new flavors almost make the pain bearable. Tubbins, I presume you've reconstructed my parasol by now?
Yes, Dobbins too good.
Indeed, you do, my friend. More than most.
We could make him a shirt, guys. Just the parasol. I feel like we had enough material to also make a shirt.
It is a pleasure, Maw Walker.
I hope I wasn't too unpleasant while under the light's influence. I do try to restrain myself, but the pain it causes is maddening. Anyway, that tea picked me right up. When last I saw Prince Renethal, the master was dragging him off to that big tower looming over in the Ebonward. Myself and a few others have been working to gain access to that tower from below, but there are obstacles. When you're ready to depart, I will lead you to our headquarters of sorts, the Sanctuary of the Mad.
You are walking away. Yes,
You have been getting a lot of pants.
I too intend ending this conversation as well. Of course.
All right, let's go, buddy. Hang on to your parasol.
It is a beautiful day for a stroll.
He can't
Will
behold his
you
own
be
parasol.
joining us, Lady Sybil?
Shrouded turn when ruins burn. They will learn.
Delightful. Let's take the scenic route.
Or not. Oh, there's a chest over here. Where are my pets? Uh-oh. Oh, God. I thought it was too quiet in here. My pet's dead. Oh, God.
A little more shade, Gubbins.
Get him, boys. What is happening here? Still scary after all this time. I don't know how they died either.
Tubbins.
But, you know.
While we wait.
Probably stream panic. I don't know.
Those shrouded ruffians are quite the bother. Ah, there you are.
It was pretty quiet without Skinner and his constant vocalizations.
Let me patch you up real quick.
Easy.
There lies the ruffians' lair up on the hill. The shrouded asylum.
Lost shards and lazy guards in our backyard.
Oops, that's not the button I wanted to press.
They've sent another emissary to welcome us.
Regret stepping onto these lands.
I'm not sure where the bear came from, but I'm not mad about its existence. I was wondering the same thing myself. Possible he's attached to Sybil or something?
Oh, we needn't dawdle. Some of my favorite strolls have been sprints.
Blisterback. Yeah, for some reason we have Blisterback. Unsure why.
A little more shade, Gubbins.
Alright. We didn't. Okay. It's like we didn't lose anybody, did we? We're good. Come on. Thanks for all your help. I appreciate it.
You should have stayed in your fancy little teapot.
Look, it's the Marquis!
It is quite fancy, isn't it? Yes. Thank you for noticing, Marquis.
None of us will escape the Ember War.
And a good day to you as well, Marquis. Ah, Tubbins. Tubbins. Some tea while we wait?
Okay, I do need to actually eat some food, so let's see what happens.
The sanctuary is close ahead. Allow me to do the talking.
Empty hull is never full, always dull.
Yes, my mistake. Please allow Lady Sybil to do the talking.
So cute. He sure is chatty. He's a very chatty companion.
One kin, one.
Fun. Twin.
Is this a password situation?
We are always her. Thank you.
I like how she just said it and he couldn't get through it.
It's good to see you, Sybil.
Oh, I love happy reunions. Let's all drink some tea.
All right, we made it. Let's
I have many lucky
Oh boy.
you like.
You know what we need to do? We need to check on Pebble. We're getting so close.
Many farewells.
All right, Theotar. Theotar takes a slow sip from his teacup.
You would make a great tea.
What a delightful stroll.
A life-changing conversation. I shall remember it always.
I'm afraid you must endure the next stretch of the stroll without me, Phosphorine. While my compatriots and I have secured access to the elevator that shall carry us up to Sinfall, we are not able to utilize it. The Master has redirected a massive beam of light directly onto the elevator's landing. Venthyr that get close are obliterated. Dredgers sent up never return. We need someone who can walk in the light to discover what's happening up there. Lady Sybil will show you the way.
You discover my shirt. Bury it.
Fall, sinful.
Oh, there's a flight path here.
Big schism, big prism.
Yeah, he did say it would make a great tea. It's only slightly uncomfortable. Whoa. Just banged my knee. Please don't turn me into tea. Let's see. Warning. Shrouded patrols have increased throughout the Ember Ward. By Enforcer Kristoff, all who are near the asylum will be forced to endure the light. Use extreme caution when venturing beyond our sanctuary. Even the shadows are not safe so long as Kristoff remains in power. A reward awaits whoever is able to rid the ward of this tyrant. Dispatcher Raluca. Okay. I'm assuming, yep, there she is. Be advised. Summoner Marcellus and his cohorts are dabbling in dangerous magics. They are calling forth ashen elementals to ravage these light-scorched lands. We cannot let such acts continue. Any who can are urged to put an end to this madness. I was a tea. What kind of tea would I be? That's a very good question. I'd probably aspire to be an Earl Grey, you know, like distinguished and spicy. And, you know, people know your name. But I'm probably more of a sleepy time tea. Calm, comforting. People do occasionally sleep to my streams, so I feel like that one's on brand. Let's see. Wow. Oh, that is the elevator. Come on, guys. Wow. Ooh, yeah, that would hurt a vampire. That hurts me, honestly. Oh. Are you okay? Oh, okay. No. Listen. Okay. All right.
That's a lot of weapons you're carrying. Going to war.
Going to war. Breakfast is badly injured. Too many. Couldn't make it. They're still active. The Stoneborn, the Gorgon, the Gargon, the Stone Fiends, all of them. Don't got much time. They're always watching. Breakfast points up. Volka told me to follow that big beam of light in the sky. Goes towards a tower guarded by a big old brute, though. Couldn't get in. Big old brute, huh? Well, you're not a friend. We lost our monitor friend. Perfect. Oh boy. I just had a thought. I'm like, is this tar? I need tar to make blobbity blob. This still not Starbound Joe. Will it let me do this? Get him, Skinner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I talked with Bee, and she's having a banner week, but things should quiet up next week. She should be in a better spot as far as like the wedding planning and whatnot. Ooh. No, that's okay. I don't save my rubies. So then we will settle up a time to do the next team stream. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be super fun. Do we need... Whoa. I know, Skinner. Me either. I'm super looking forward to it. So we'll get coordinated. We'll get her all set up with the different modifications she needs. And, yeah, it'll be pure chaos, but we'll do it together. So we'll maybe live. What's this? Restraining sword. Oh, fun. Let's see. Oh. Well, I need to heal my guys. And, well, not so much myself. Hello. These guys are so cute. I dislike hurting them. Yeah, I'm definitely taking a setup down when I go to California again, because I want to try and get my brother hooked also. Oh, it's got to be so much better, especially early on, like group digging. Oh no. There was tea talk. I'm on board with the tea lately, man. It's been so delicious. I don't know why I didn't get into it sooner, honestly. No. Excuse me, sir. I didn't know what the answer was going to be, but in hindsight, I really should have seen that coming. Of course. Of course. I love Earl Grey. It's Captain Picard's drink of choice. How could it be boring? Oops. Oh, I'm targeted. I'm like, what's happening? There we go. That's probably good. Let them get aggro for a change. This is going just swimmingly.
The master will know.
What kind of tea would you be, Catterby? Wait, Catter tea? Darn all of you and your Y ending names. You guys, I really need you to attack this target, and I don't know why you're not. Thank you. You're probably bickering amongst yourselves, but I'm gonna need you to focus. Thank you. Okay, let's move this heckin' light. Here they go. Alright, we're definitely gonna disengage this. Oh my goodness gracious. That is an excellent answer. Very sweet, but keeps you on your toes. I could see you as a citrusy herbal tea comedy.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Now that we've cleared out the Master's forces, let us continue to search for Prince Revendreth.
Discover my parasol. Protect it.
Well, here we are. Sinfall. Last I saw, the Master was dragging Prince Revendreth and his most loyal followers here in a prison convoy. However, this is a forbidden place, wrapped in rumors and mystery. I heard it was once the workshop of Denathrius, where he performed dark experiments. Intriguing to be sure, but we are here to find Revendreth. Search below, but proceed with caution. We will send for the accuser to make her way, with what allies she can
If
muster.
you discover my teapot, drink it.
Oh. Oh, okay. Use a mirror to enter Sinfall. Got it. I'm assuming it's not, it's probably lower in this thing, right? Which I think we need to go around. Okay. Secret experiments. I haven't had boba in a hot minute. It's so good. This is definitely not the right way. We might have to go back down the elevator. Okay. I'm just gonna peek in here one more time because I really thought it was here. But you know me and directions, so yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Oh, I know where it's behind. It's over here. It's down in here. Got it. Oh no, Miss Caterpie. That's horrible. Rest in peace, all of our favorite places that we lost to the panorama. So many good places. On the bright side, our really mediocre Outback Steakhouse in Chico finally went under because of this, and that was so needed. So I noticed I fully transitioned to a different sushi place, one that Comedy and I like, as far as like cheap turntable sushi goes. But the one that I used to go to when I first moved to Portland, rolling on my single bloomin' onion pedal, it was, and that pedal was soggy. Let me tell you, it was not good. The turntable sushi, conveyor belt sushi place, that was the place I used to go when I first moved to Portland. Back when I was brokety broke, and if I wanted to treat myself, I could get $3 plates from the sushi land. So the sushi lands don't exist anymore. And granted, I do think I definitely found better, inexpensive conveyor belt sushi, but you know, it was like a part of my growing up period when I first moved to the city on my own. Had no money. Sad panda. What is this floating sword? Hello. Hello?
A body? Good. That should prove useful.
I will sever your head from your body should you... Wait. You're still alive? That means you are the Mole Walker. Let's see. Well, time to put that to the test. My master, Prince Renethal, was the one who started the rebellion. He knew Denathrius was working towards something truly nefarious and attempted to stop him. The rebellion failed and Renethal was flung into the maw. I propose you and I venture into the maw. There's an old device here that only you will be able to use. Together we can recover my prince. You need him if you're to have any hope of success.
Oh, Prince Renethal.
Hey, Porter. What's up? What is up? Welcome in. I love this little... It looks like little swords conducting music behind me. Oops. Stuff and things. Same. I went on a... I took myself out for a coffee and a banh mi sandwich and some fancy grocery shopping because I was feeling spicy today. I was so smart to... Ooh, I got crinkle fries. I got high quality crinkle fries. That's the other thing I got. Frozen ones. They're in my freezer. So spicy that I had to buy milk bread. True story. So spicy, had to buy milk bread. And I was smart too because I remembered to put my cooler in my car so none of my frozen things thawed. Alright, sword.
Oh, good.
We're Palia. We're by the Souls River. River of Souls. The heck is milk bread? So, this is milk bread. This is milk bread. It's like a super thick, very glutinous, so like very, little bit of a chew, light texture. Slightly sweet, and it's very, very delicious. Just it's like I was telling Miss Catterby, it's like the angel food cake of breads. It's really good. Makes an excellent egg in a frame. Makes an excellent grilled cheese Sammy. Makes an excellent egg salad Sammy. Just generally really, really tasty. So not quite Texas toast. A little bit. It's lighter than that. Texas toast is a close relative. Probably a first cousin. I feel like Texas toast has a little more structure. Milk bread is delicate. Oh, there's a place for both. I love me some Texas toast. Actually, you're now reminding me. It's really good. You're reminding me now. One of my favorite brunch places in Portland you can do any of their breakfast sandwiches but sub Texas toast, and it is the best decision you will ever make in your life. It's so good. Okay. All right, let's see. For Palia, what are we doing? We're in the maw. So this is the maw. I can feel it leeching my essence. Be on your guard. Okay, do not lose focus. I can feel Renethal's presence. It's faint, but I can sense he is outside of the tower at least. Come, let's find him and get out of here.
Edge razor sharp.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh boy. Don't come this way. You stay over there. Yeah, okay. I got all sorts of things. Had I been thinking about it, I guess this is my Asian market grocery haul. I feel that, Sturber Jesus. Like, I am actively eating a banh mi sandwich right now, but, like, it's special. They make their bread in-house, like, fresh all the time. Because I feel like I'm not a huge bread person either, but I love an egg in a frame, or, like, little fry bread and egg, or an English muffin in the morning. In the morning time. This is someone was joking the other day. They're like, it super sucks that show and tell stopped when we were like in first grade or whatever. I'm like, I just start a stream. It's show and tell forever. This is a banh mi sandwich from my favorite banh mi place we're dying, definitely, in Portland. They're really good. Next time we do the loop comedy, we'll get some. What does it consist of? So, do you know what a banh mi sandwich is? Have you heard of one before? Because if not, I will break it down for you, or I can tell you specifically what is in mine currently. If you're familiar with what a banh mi is. It consists of amazing. Fancy bologna. I do. If you want fancy bologna, I also have opinions on that. Spoiler alert, it's mortadella. Banh mi sandwich is... I can't remember exactly what region it came into existence in, but essentially you have the French mixing with Vietnamese, and they came together and made something beautiful. So you've got fresh French baguette, and you can obviously, there's French sandwiches as well, but then stuffed with Vietnamese guts. So like this one is 2 kinds of cured pork and mayo, and then pickled daikon and carrot, jalapeno, and cilantro. So there's some really, really, really polarizing things in this sandwich. You're either gonna love or hate it.
Prince, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
For Palia, you were cast into the maw as well. But who is this that... Wait, I recognize you. You are one of Azeroth's champions.
I am one of Azeroth's champions. I am. I saved everyone from the Twilight cult. Yeah, they're really, really delicious. There's another one that I like to get in the mornings. It's like a pork and fried egg. Oh, it's good. There's certain, I have like different circuits I do when I do grocery shopping, and when I do this particular circuit, I normally stop at Best Baguette because they're also drive-through. Super handy. Easy, in and out. I love food. It's normally like an over medium, so the center is still like soft and custardy, but it's not runny, which I appreciate because if you're trying to like eat it in the car. I know. Honestly, I Phosphorine has done things. She's definitely saved the world through multiple weddings. Like, she's happened. Like, she's done things. But Noddle coming up here and he's like, "You're one of Azeroth's champions," made way more sense because Noddle's done it all. He's done it all. Wait, what? On what part? Like, are we not down with eggs? Are we really hardcore must be a runny egg? No egg at all. Because my sister hates eggs. There's not, and I love them. And this is why we've just gone completely off the rails. This little buddy right here is why she calls me Soap Leaf. Because I love it, and it's the bane of her existence. Cilantro. Like I said, it's very polarizing, these topics. I know my header generally says no polarizing topics, but I know that runny yolk and pickled things can sometimes be a polarizing topic. So I do get it. It sneaks in every now and again. Right, Renethal, how do we get you out of here?
What can this humble fallen prince do for you today?
I recognize you. Azeroth has been very busy lately, and her champions have been very much in the forefront of events. We must talk as soon as time allows. I'm not about to question whatever twist of fate led you to me. Your timing could not be better. This cage was custom built to contain me. There's one key, and of course it's on the armor of that large brute over there. Vanquish him and take the key. Be swift. The jailer's eyes are always on this area.
Trials, the lack of souls, the jailer.
He's got fancy pants. Like stripy pants. Why are none of these people wearing shirts? Is that like... I mean, I suppose maybe they're being tortured and so their shirts were removed. Still. Let me see. I love pretty much anything pickled. Anything in a brine. I love it. So good. The Irish pub that I like to frequent will have like pickled eggs and things. And I was talking about this with my brother recently, and he's like, they pickle eggs? I'm like, I promise you, it's more delicious than it sounds. I promise you. It's very good. All right. get back over to this guy. Is he up here or is he down? I know we literally looked at him and ran away. Or is he dead? Okay, he's just dead. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully the pickle brine is killing a lot of the bacteria. But yeah, I mean, you're building immunities eating something like that. I would never have a pickled egg out of a gas station unless I was in Japan or something. Their gas stations are just different. They're built different. I'm not eating grocery store sushi. I'm not eating gas station pickled eggs. I'm drawing a line. I know, Skinner. I'm gonna send you over there in just a second. Here you go, bud. Just tastes cold. Yeah, you're lucky. If you're lucky with gas station and or grocery store sushi, it tastes of nothing. If you're unlucky, you'll be counting tiles in the bathroom. So, I mean, it's not a good range there. Beet marinated eggs. Okay. I also love pickled beets, as Comedy knows. Delicious. I have some in my fridge right now. So good. Now, I mean, it also kind of like depends. I might consider, we're going the wrong way. I might consider a vegetable sushi-esque thing from like maybe a New Seasons or a Whole Foods. But if I'm in Fred Meyer, like, love you, Fred Meyer, but I am not eating your sushi. Sorry. Hashtag not spots. Rude. That's real rude. Fanciest. Oh, really? Oh, how was it? I've never been to a Sam's Club. Also, it's like Costco. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I love a Costco hot dog. Well, Miss Catterby, when you come to Portland, I'll take you to Saburo. Saburo. It's the best sushi I've had. If you were to come to Chico, I'd take you to Big Tuna. But I feel like probably Portland's a better bet. It really is comedy. That I have room for two things in my heart, like fancy, sit down, fussy sushi and conveyor belt sushi, and I love them both equally. They're both wonderful. P.S. We need to make a plan for Gato Gato. Don't let me forget. When I was getting Blackrock today, I had to go past Sujihana. I'm like, crap, we need to do that. Yes, we also need to do Korean thing.
Darkest greetings, Walker.
I have to see if they're actually open for sit down. They weren't actually open. They were only doing takeaway since the panorama started, which is smart. They haven't they didn't lose pace at all, but they weren't open for sit down for a long time, so I'll have to check. They probably are by now. You're talking about oh, that too. That too. I have been meaning to stop back in there. I used to work there, guys. I was the brunch bartender there in the before times. Okay. Renathal, I got the key. There was an age when I knew how to pick a lock, even this elaborate. Sadly, that was so long ago, and I seem to have fallen out of practice. Well, you are quite resourceful. Give me 25 of your kind and some proper gear, and we could defeat the master. I miss the before times. I miss the before times. I miss the 90s. As much as I love technology, it was a simpler time. It felt less stressful. Granted, I was in middle school, but it felt less stressful. That was so funny. I assumed because of where it was, comedy, that you weren't going to know what it was because it's so out of the way. And you're like, nope, that's my date spot. I'm like, oh, I have no idea. It's a lovely restaurant. It's beautiful. I'm looking forward to things opening back up. As much as I am introverted and need to recharge my batteries, I miss being able to, so I miss being able to go out and be social in the evening. So I work from home, so it's just me. It's just me in here. I miss coming home from school, eating a Lunchable, watching Full House, and looking at my Pokemon cards until it was time for Snick. Dude, that made me so warm and fuzzy inside. It truly was a beautiful time. It truly was a beautiful time. Watch, frickin' Clarissa Explains It All, and Boy Meets World. It's TGIF. Oh man, TGIF was the coolest. Let me see. Well, I could talk to you about the show that got me through my freshman year of high school. Let's see. Add quotes. Focus, Joe. Also, when comedy says so like that, there's a story incoming. Come on, give me the thing. Do the thing. Thank you. That might have been too long. Try it again. I'll try it one more time just in case it was a load error. There it goes. He had multiples. It's so funny because when we kind of started this, I actually had, back in the day, a handful of places that I would take first dates to also, but it was more like I knew either the bartenders or bouncers there or was very comfortable with the area. Weird, man. Porter, am I a joke to you? Oh, guys, we get to go to Torghast. This is fun. Scatter me. Just one knife. Excuse me. I am weird. I'm not saying I'm not. Weird but enjoyable. You can put that on my tombstone. Alright, Prince Renethal, let's see. My allies were taken into the Tower of the Damned, and so we must follow. I do not think we must venture deep into those halls, which is good, as I do not believe either of us is in shape for a fight like that. Let us find our way to one of the most dangerous towers of all existence.
We need to get you out of here. More Walker! Get us out of here.
No. I cannot leave my allies behind. I am the reason they are here. We must sneak into Torghast.
Oh, he does. He does have a place for that. They do. We were just talking about this. That's so funny. Porter, I love food and I love food experiences, but I can also, as evidenced by my frequent consumption of Dino Nuggies, just get down with some chicken nuggets and fries. Nothing wrong with the basics. Down with the nugs, 100%, 100, 100. I feel that too. I think if you ask Comedy, he might know. It can sometimes take me a bit to work up to going to a new place. I will sometimes circle that idea for several weeks. But once I've gone, I've found and gotten familiar, like just go and see it and do the thing and know what's parking and know where the bathroom is and know who I speak to and how to get into it and all that, then I'm good. And that's now a place that I can go to. Did I drive 40 minutes to go to a Zupans today? Yes, I did, because it's the one I like and it's the one that I know. And that's okay, because I'm okay with that. The thing is, as someone that's worked at a restaurant, Porter, I don't think that that's weird at all. I think having a comfort spot that you take first dates to is honestly completely reasonable. Now, if it becomes clear that you're dating most of them at the same time and not telling them, that's another matter altogether. But if you just have like a comfort spot that you take first dates to, that's completely acceptable. Yep. I will drive out of my way to go to the places that I like and that I know. 100%. And I feel like I'm okay with it, so I feel like that's all that really matters. Is it inefficient sometimes? Sure. But who cares? It's my time. Alright, here we go. Oh no, that was... I thought it was a walkie-in one, it was a clicky one. It wasn't a walkie-in one, guys. It was a clicky one. Oh, no. Yep. Fortunately, we won't have to deal with resurrection sickness this time. There was a dungeon that was horrible for that. It was the the one with the djinn. Doesn't look like the Sky Palace or something. Hold on, I'll look it up. It is. It's back where Selhet lives. Here. Down here. In Oldham. The Throne of the Vortex Pinnacle? Throne of Four Winds. I'm pretty sure it's Throne of Four Winds, yeah? Whichever one had that, there was little whirlwinds, and for the life, honestly I think it was either of them. For the life, it looked like you would just jump into them and they would shoot you up. No, gotta click them. The amount of times that I jumped to my death and watched other people do it too, because it just, the other part of the problem is when other people would click it, it looked like they were just jumping into the vortex. So you're like, oh, I can do that, I'll just jump into the vortex. And I really think the problem with all of this is, I'm sure mechanically in the game coding sometimes it's hard to structure. But you have some instances where one is true and some instances where others are true in the same game. And so then you start making assumptions and then you fall off ledges. I promise I don't need any of them on the same day. And I mean, it would be fine if you did, as long as they were in the know. The only time I had a problem is when it was clear that not everyone was in the loop with what was going on. Okay. If I'd remembered that you had to queue for this, I would have remembered that it was quick. Some people do. It's not for me. Some people do. As long as everyone's cool with it, it's cool.
This tower defies all traditional logic.
It's not for me.
We must devise a means of escape.
And by it's cool, I mean, like, you know, I would never spit in your food regardless. But I would give you weird looks.
You do realize I'm a floating sword?
And possibly, like, if I thought, I wouldn't do anything to you or your food, but if I were a waiter, waitress, server, bartender, I'm not anymore, and I could tell that you were bringing different people there and not telling them about it, I would probably accidentally forget who you were with and use the wrong name. Or be like, oh, who's this? You were here with so-and-so the other night. You know, real innocent like. I would do that. 100%. Let's see. I always think I'm supposed to click this, but I think actually that he did. Okay, let's see. Increase haste by 9%. Increase maximum health by 45%. Ooh, haste. I would 100% report you for having an inappropriate name. Back when I was in any kind of job, like if you were asking me nicely and trying to like make something happen, as long as you were nice and understanding, I would bend over backwards to try and make things happen for you, even if it wasn't maybe strictly protocol. Nothing illegal, obviously, but you know, I would push the boundaries for you. I'd go to the mattresses for you. But if you were a jerk about it or entitled, I was suddenly the strictest rule follower you ever met. Yeah, I can't say. I've never had more than one date in a day, that's for sure. I think the closest I ever got was I had a date. It was a 3-day weekend and I had a date with, these were all first dates too, like nothing super serious, but like I had a date with one person on like the Friday and another on the Monday, and it was a very weird weekend, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again. That was super weird. But unless it's speed dating, that doesn't really count. I've never done that either, by the way. I'm not extroverted enough for speed dating. I know. I used to, Comedy used to go speed dating, and then I'd meet him at our whatever favorite bar was at the time afterwards, and he would tell me all about his adventures in speed dating. One time he took B. That was a fun night. Well, you only get, what is it, Comedy? Per person you get like 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, I gotta focus a little. Let me think. Are these? Yeah, these are great. Sometimes these things have things in them. Sometimes. I liked the guy, Comedy, that would go with the stack of Symphony chocolate bars, and each of his dates would get a Symphony chocolate bar.
I can hear the walls shifting above. Let's see what awaits us.
Peter. Was his name Peter? I was like, what? Why are we screaming Peter? Oh. He was the Symphony chocolate bar, guys. Listen, Miss Caterpie. Listen. That is 100% a thing that I say. Oh, God. I told Comedy that tonight's stream was going to be good because my English was just on point tonight. On point. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. Yep. Clearly, with the amount we talk about food is definitely the way to go for me. I love food. Sometimes these things have things in them, okay? Frickin' haste. The only thing I'm sad about this is because I'm not a mage, I can't get exploding sheep in this. Yeah. It's hard. I mean, I do very well talking to people. I don't know if there's no expectation that there was ever going to be a conversation. Like if you're sitting at a bar and something happens and you both comment on it and you end up striking up a conversation, that's fine because there's no expectation. But if it's you're gonna go and you're gonna sit and talk to this person, that sounds torturous to me. I don't even like if I saw my favorite like celebrity person, whatever parasocial thing in public, I would avoid them like the plague because having that conversation, no way, couldn't do it. This isn't gonna work. She never ate crab before. Well, you know, sometimes it just takes someone knowing the foods. Because my college boyfriend was actually wonderful for that. He introduced me to so many foods. And one of my good friends now is very much about like, I'm going to take you to this place and I'm going to show you how to eat this food and how to order this food. And I really appreciate people like that. For someone that's shy of new experiences sometimes. I think I've seen Comedy, I've seen like half relaxed you. You know? I don't think I've seen full relax. What are we attacking? Oh, I was looking on the ground, trying to figure out what on earth Skinner was attacking. It wasn't on the ground. It was in the air. It was a glove.
Deadly traps litter these hallways.
Oh my god.
Must take care.
Don't like beans. Belle doesn't like steak. Don't like beans. I get it. I think the beans thing is sometimes a texture thing, yeah? Well, also like the no spicy, no salt. Like salt. Clearly, as someone that loves brine, I freaking love salt. She's eating beans, Jerry. Oh my god. That's... Yep. I love spicy too. It's one, there's a lot of flavor there, but there's also something about, I don't know if this might be a little weird. I don't know if this is part of the point, but there's really something to like the painful burn, and then as it starts to ebb and you get that like little snippet of euphoria as you start to come back to normal. It's wonderful. It's great. But also, you know, mostly delicious. These guys are doing all the work for me. Let's see. Enemies affected by your traps deal 25% less damage. Disengage increases your movement speed by up to 3% stack permanently. Permanently. Ooh, yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. I didn't grow up on spice. So while I've been working on slowly, Hunter's Mark. Oh, okay. While I've been working on building up my spice tolerance since college, and I think it's grown. I also know my limitations, for sure. No, I'm not out here saying pepper is spicy, but I'm also not gonna touch a Carolina Reaper. That's for sure. Just gonna go ahead and disengage. Start building this speed boost.
Hello.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. That's not very nice. I will say, so like, I don't know if you can get that like, the spicy ramen from like the Asian markets that has the nuclear sauce or whatever. And I've tried it several different times, and it is really tasty, and I like it. I'm not sure what it is about it, because it's definitely on the high end of like the spice that I can handle, but it's the only one that actively gives me like a headache afterwards. I eat a lot of other spicy things, and that's the only one. I'm not sure what it is about that specific combo, but I get a headache every time. So I don't eat them anymore.
Powerful servant of the jade.
No. Do you guys know, oh gosh, what's his name? I think it's like Brandon Ferguson or something. If you don't know it, I'll link it in Discord later, but him doing the one chip challenge, I was laughing so hard I was crying. Damaging an enemy will also apply frostbite. What am I, a mage? Dealing damage equal to 50% of their current hit points. I love ramen. Don't get me, like, ramen's great. I'm talking specifically about that, like, one kind of, it's got like a little chicken on the label and they're normally like audacious colors, but they're the prepackaged ones, and they had like the nuclear sauce. Something about that specific one. Should girl do it on Twitch long ago. It didn't bother at first, but it gets bad. It's definitely one of those that just like exponential growth on the spicy. I mean, I already know it's not for me. Oh, yeah, let's do that. We're squishy. Okay. I don't want to... Oh, this is right. Some sends treasure chests and elite enemies through walls. I don't think we need that for this little baby run. So this is kind of like sort of a, hey, this is what Torghast is. Obviously there's a storyline happening here, but a watchful lightfly defends you. Yes, please. I want a watchful lightfly. Skinner doesn't like it in here. Let's see. Kill command increased by 50%. I'll take it. We're getting kitted out here. Kitted out. Easy. Easy does it.
Darkest greed.
Yeah. Didn't burn my mouth, but it made my stomach feel like something was in there just continually pumping big. Oh, that sounds just, that's not enjoyable at all. I mean, the point of eating, well, no, the point of eating is nutrition, but also having a good time. So, and normally you can do both. Normally. Don't eat things that make you sick, people. Critical strike. Also, when it comes to these things, I just pick what sounds fun. I'm sure once you get to high levels of doing this, there's a lot of min-maxing and right choices you can make, but I'm gonna go for the shiny thing. Let's see, can
must be the guardian.
Everything is
Let us
negotiable.
dispose of it.
we can do allowing your allies to select additional power. We could do that. Increase your pet's health by 15%. I'm not really worried about surviving this battle. I say that and I'll get my booty handed to me. So, let me see. Duration of Beast of Wrath. Increase critical damage. Let's pick an extra thing, because that's fun. I'm gonna sell these, because why not? I have done Hot Pot. I love Hot Pot. It's wonderful. I would love to do it again. Okay.
Your patronage is always appreciated.
Oh man. Do I have a gun again? Turn it all. Turn it all. Okay. Ooh. Target of your misdirection takes 90... Wait. Oh. That would be fun with a group. Takes 90% reduced damage while your misdirection is active. That would be fun. Let's do this one. it's just us. Thing is creepy looking.
How long have we been here? This place is eating my mind.
Curator, I'm so glad you have not been broken yet. We need an exit portal.
This is the Maw. No one escapes the Maw.
I
we
do.
Would need a...
More, Walker.
A mole.
This is the Curator, one of the greatest archivists in reality.
I'm an archivist.
Maw Walker. Quickly, I can use them as a conduit. We can ride back along the path they took to get
Why
here,
do I have a
but
feeling this is going to be painful?
It will only work once. Maw Walker, this will hurt. Please try not to die.
Everyone keeps telling me that. Alright. Everyone always telling me not to die. I've also done hot pots, like, I have friends that do them. The nice thing about, not that you can't order this or like get it from certain places, but we have, and we have an H-Mart now, and you can just go in and they'll have like the sets of like
And the Maw Walker
I don't know, it's just like kind of shaved
Fantastic.
meats or whatever that you use for it. It's pretty cool.
Best not leave them all
And the
like that
fish
again.
balls.
It may undo your existence.
What did she say? Best not leave them all like that again. It may undo your existence. Thanks for doing it the once. You didn't tell me that was... Jeez.
Come forth.
Dead people, I swear. It's like a Sixth Sense thing. I hope I'm not already dead, although that would be a real twist at the end of all this. Like, P.S. BT dubs, you're actually dead. Let's see. It's only a matter of time before the Master detects my presence. We must be swift and violent of action if we are to stop Sire Denathrius. Sinfall is more of a ruin. It was once a place of dark magic and experimentation. When the light retaliated and scorched the Ember Ward, the walls of this place stood. It's fortified, supplied, and filled with secrets. A perfect staging ground for our upcoming conflict. But first, take me to meet these allies who led you to Vorpalia. We must take stock of what resources we have to work with.
We face the unending, undefeatable, undefiable darkness.
Oh, listen, I'm not ever gonna make... Let's see, hold on. Are they gonna have a cute little conversation?
Prince! Theotar, my old friend, I am so happy to see you. Oh, and I see you managed to get your
He's got
shirt on.
Sephiroth hair.
You as well. I could grate carrots on those ribs of yours.
Not cute. Awkward.
I send out the call to any who survived. We have quite a gathering collecting here.
Renethal.
Accuser, thank you for sending this Maw Walker to find us.
Skinner's just like
You're
monologuing
right.
over this whole
I
thing.
am fine. I will be fine.
Aw. I'm never gonna like put someone down for like putting their neck out there and trying it, or like if you're coming up to, unless you're being creepy or pushy or whatever, but if you're just genuinely getting out there, like, I'm not gonna make fun of you for that. But I live in Portland, right? This was several years ago, mind. I live in Portland, right? And you can throw a rock and hit an interesting place to eat. That's my sister. I'm not answering her on stream again because last time I did, she did not listen to the fact that she was live. Anyway, so, and like chain places thin on the ground here because you have just so many good hole in the wall places, right? And there was a guy that asked me out, and he said that he was gonna, I can't remember if he said exotic, but like he knew this really nice place to go. And I swear it ended up being something like, and granted, I didn't say yes. It was one of those scenarios, like he was talking to me about it and he's like, yeah, I know this great place to go. I'm like, oh, maybe he knows Portland, blah, blah, blah. And I swear it was something like a cheesecake factory. And I was just like, bruh, honey, bruh. No. And I'm not. It was just funny because at first I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. And like, bless his heart. And I'm not like, no shade on him or I don't know, the Cheesecake Factory, but it's not when you live here. Just, I don't know, walk into a wall somewhere and you're going to find a better place to eat than the Cheesecake Factory. Anyway. Ah, the disappointment. Yes. Okay. I need to take a quick bio break. I'm going to check in with my sister and see what's going on. I'm not going to do those two things at the same time, but I am going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay. Bad news. So my sister's puppy is in the hospital, and obviously she wants some company right now. So I am going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm going to wrap up my banh mi's, and I'm going to head over there. So I'm sorry to cut things short. We'll have to finish Revendreth another day. I'll be back this weekend, but thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. This was really fun. I was really enjoying our conversation, but yeah, I gotta go. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you, well, this weekend. I'll see you on Monday, most likely. All right. Night, guys. Have a wonderful night.